Hi everyone, welcome to this intuitive channeled message video. For whoever is tuned in, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. So I wanted to focus once again specifically on love connections here. And if you guys have been watching this a while, sometimes, I'll definitely pick up off of other types of messages not related to love and romance, but I just wanted to focus on that here for this video for those going through some relationship struggles, whether you're in separation from somebody that you love, possibly dealing with some issues in a partnership right now. So let me see what I'm able to pick up here. And so I'm going to start with the letters like I have before, letters, names, and zodiacs, and then we'll dive right into the messages. All right, so here we go. As far as letters that I am picking up, I'm seeing an A, a D, and an E. F and G also coming through. I'm picking up off of an R. Double R's actually. So that could be your initials, your person's initials. You both have names that begin with an R, or you both have R's in your name. Somebody could also have a name with two R's consecutively, just like my name. So Carrie, C-A-R-R-I-E. So something along those lines. S. V is also coming through. B. Double B, actually. X. N, O, M, and a Y. Okay, so those are today's letters. So whether that's a part of your name or theirs, take it for how it makes sense as always. So let me tap into some names here for the collective. I'm hearing Amanda. I'm also hearing Armand or Armando. I'm hearing Ash, A-S-H or A-S-H-E. Also Ashley. So A names coming through. I'm hearing Diane, could also be Deanna, Dee Dee, D-I, as well as D-E-D-E, or D-E-E-D-E-E. I'm hearing Livy, L-I-V-V-Y, L-I-V-V-I-E, or just Liv, L-I-V. That could be someone's name or nickname, of course. Part of a longer name, perhaps, like Olivia, something like that. I'm hearing Yesenia. And I'm hearing Yoli, or Yoli perhaps, but I'm hearing it as Yoli, Y-O-L-L-I-E. Could also be Y-O-L-Y. I'm hearing Vanessa, Veronica, Vincent. So V names are coming through. Vinny, Vivi, Viviana, or Vibiana, V-I-B instead of V-I-V. So Vibiana or Viviana. I hope that makes sense. I'm hearing Wayne. I'm hearing Nellie. Natasha. Natalie is also coming through. Could also be Natalia. I'm hearing Marin, M-A-R-E-N or M-A-R-I-N. Marin? I'm also hearing Marie. Could also be Maria. I'm also hearing Marilee. And I'm also picking up off of various spellings for Mary. Of course, we've got M-A-R-Y, but I'm also seeing it as M-E-R-R-Y, M-E-R-I, M-E-R-R-I-E, so many various spellings that are coming through. M-A-R-R-I-E. So however way that makes sense for you, if that makes sense, either for yourself or somebody that you know. Bob is coming through, or Bobby, Robert as well. I'm also hearing sailor, but it's a name, you know, not a sailor as an occupation. Sailor, like S-A-Y-L-E-R or S-A-Y-L-O-R, similar to Taylor, but with an S. I'm just hearing that for somebody. Okay, so those are the names. Let me see what signs I'm tapped into here. I'm picking up off of Aries and Aquarius right away. I'm seeing Leo and Gemini, Libra, Pisces, and Virgo. Those are the signs. All right, so let me go ahead and tap into the love messages that I'm picking up. Okay, so I'm getting a very specific message for my singles. So you're not with anybody, you're not attached to anyone, you are literally as single as can be. And the message that I am picking up here is that you are contemplating going to an event or a party, you've been invited somewhere, but part of your apprehension has to do with, and I'm just gonna say it, for some of you, you're afraid due to COVID, which is a real fear for a lot of people right now. So obviously take every precaution if that's something that you're able to relate to, totally understand the apprehension there. So do what makes you feel comfortable. If you really feel that it's just not the right time, then it's just not the right time. So don't be afraid to decline an invitation, not because you're not into the person, not because you don't want to go, but because of everything going on globally right now. So totally understand why that's coming through for some of you guys. Let's see what else I'm able to tap into here. I'm also picking up for those of you who are in separation from your person. So this is your ex, and you're really on the fence. You know, there are certain days where you're so pissed at this person that you can't even stand the thought of them. And then there are times when you think about the good memories and your heart softens up a bit and you wonder, you know, how are they doing? Have they moved on to somebody else? So this has a lot to do with an ex that you guys are not with. And this isn't for those of you who really hate your ex and you're really not interested in this person any longer. It's not for those of you who really are not interested, because the energy that I'm feeling here is you guys are both on the same wavelength where it's hot and cold. You know, it's like 1 second you're not liking each other very much, and the next you're feeling nostalgic about the happy times that you guys have shared together. And then there's a part of you and a part of them that really wonders, it's like, is this worth revisiting? What would happen if we were to give it another try? And maybe it's worth exploring. That's just part of the energy that I'm feeling here, that it might be worth exploring for you and your ex to at least talk and It may not pan out to be anything, but it's worth a conversation. That is what I'm picking up there. And this came through, I believe it was the last intuitive channel message I did, where we have two people who are so stubborn. You're waiting for the other to reach out. They're waiting for you to reach out. You're waiting for them to reach out. And that creates a stalemate because nobody's reaching out. Nobody's doing anything. So it might come down to one of you taking that first initial step to communicate, whether that's a simple text hello or reaching out on social media or calling. Whoever takes that first step, it might actually be what gets the ball rolling for you guys to re-explore the relationship. So again, this is for those of you who are focused on a person, you're in separation from them, and you wonder, what would it be like if we tried again? This is not for those who hate their ex. That's not that type of message. All right, let's see what else. I'm picking up for those of you that you might have, or you are dating somebody and you've really been wondering, can this really go the distance? Is this the person that I'm meant to be with for life? Is this the one that I am meant to marry in this lifetime? And I am picking up off of a resounding yes. So if you see that as a part of your future with this person that you're thinking about for this intuitive channeled message here today, I don't know if it actually falls on you to be able to do something about that, or if you're waiting for them to perhaps take things to the next level, but it definitely has potential for the type of love that can withstand the test of time. And I'm also hearing for some of you that you feel that this is your twin flame, that you have not ever met anybody that matches up to this type of caliber as far as how you feel about them, the chemistry, the compatibility, everything about them. They just check all the boxes, and that's how they feel about you too. They're attracted to you, they love your personality, everything. There's nothing that they would change about you. I mean, they see you as their perfect match. And I have a feeling if you relate to this message, that you see them as well as their perfect match, as your perfect match. And I'm picking up off of the love, the mutual love between the two of you. It feels really good. And, it's the kind that really feels so special that it almost takes your breath away. It's that special because some of you guys might have felt that at one point in time, maybe you just weren't ever going to find this kind of love. And here you are, you found it. So for those of you who have yet to find that, and that's what it is that you're praying for, wishing for, hoping for, don't give up, because it has the capability to happen. And sometimes it happens when we let it go. Sometimes it happens when we least expect it, or when we start just living. Just live your life. Because sometimes when we're so laser focused on something happening, the opposite happens, or we end up running into roadblocks and blockages and obstacles that prevent us from manifesting the love that we are looking for. So try to loosen the reins a little bit this year and allow the universe truly to work on your behalf to bring you the love that perhaps has eluded you thus far, so it's something that you can manifest this year, I feel. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so I'm literally hearing this. So for my feminines, I'm literally hearing, it's like, I'm so tired of being the bridesmaid all the time. I want to be the bride. this could be your year, actually. And if you're not in a relationship right now, you might find that you might connect with your ideal person this year. So just try to focus positively on what you can attract. Don't focus so much on your past history of what you have experienced in failed relationships. Just focus on what you can manifest this year, because there's so much that you can. And for my masculines, I'm also hearing, it's like, okay, I'm tired of being the best man. I want to be the groom, you know? So it really goes both ways. And it simply comes down to perhaps the law of attraction is where it's at this year. You know, just focus on manifesting it. And the way to manifest that is you picture it as if you've already achieved it, as if you've already manifested it, until it actually becomes a reality. Just focus on what that might be like when you do manifest it, and it can become a reality perhaps sooner than you might even realize. So focus on that. Shift the energy in 2022 so that you can manifest not only the love that you're looking for, but you can manifest anything else that you have your heart focused on, whether that's something to do with your career, your health, your appearance, your friendships, whatever it is. Make this the year to make it happen. All right, guys, so that is what's coming through here for today. And I do hope that whatever resonated with you helps you out as you navigate your way through 2022. And, you know, it's a brand new year, and it's so easy to just see things so positively, and hopefully it's a good one for the collective. And when it comes to love and romance, especially for those of you who've struggled in really finding that ideal person, I'm just instinctively feeling here that that energy can shift and change for the collective this year. This could be the year that you find the one. All right, so hold on to that and just allow life to happen. Allow the universe to bring you that person. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. And I will see you guys in the next Intuitive Channeled message video. Take care.